Hi friends, my name is Prateek, a skill anthropist. Today I'll be talking about something which is very close to each and everyone's heart. A concept that we all try to do it in each and every day's life. But somewhere we feel that yes, we could really do well on this. It is time management. Time management is something that we all try to really master it. And here I'll be sharing some of the experience of which I am doing and my real practical life experience at how it can really help you. Time management is a skill that all the successful people in the world do it really well. All the winners are great at time management, while all the losers are not good at it. Time management is a skill which gives us control of our life. We think that yes, it is we who are driving the things rather than the circumstances which is driving us. Time management is a very important learnable skill. It is a skill and it is learnable, and that is why it is called skill, skill and skill, and we all can learn this. And most importantly, we should start thinking that yes, we are very good at time management. The moment we start thinking that yes, we are good at time management, and with some of the practices that I'll be talking about, you'll really start to see that yes, we can really do it. So start believing that yes, we are good at time management. Even I in the beginning felt that I am not good at it, but I started believing that yes, I am good at time management. That really intensified my focus and consciousness that these are the things that I need to apply to be very good at time management. So let's move on and see how we can do this. To start with, in today's world, we are choked. Most of the times, all our calendars are full in our professional life. Even with family commitments, we are full. It's busy, busy, busy. One thing after the other, we keep on doing it. Once you finish a task A, then the task B comes. And on top of that, some escalations or some important urgent work keeps on coming in. But this is not our fault. This is how the world is made it. And once you complete all your work, and when you get out of it, and then there is an infinite distractions which is there to hold our attentions. There is a Facebook notification, there is an Instagram notification, there is a breaking news, which has nothing to do with us, but it is grabbing our attention. And this is how we get entangled in this world of busyness and not able to find time for ourselves, not able to really do things that we really wanted to do. Here are some of the concepts which I have started using it, and it has really benefited me, and I hope if you also use it, then it will benefit you. Number one is the Pareto Principle. This Italian economist did a study and found that on 20% of the population was holding 80% of the wealth. And this analogy or this kind of study was going evenly in a lot of other areas. That 80% of your value comes from the 20% of the things that you do. Your 20% customers give 80% revenue. While the numbers may be slight here and there, but the point is, whatever little you do brings and gives more value to you in your life. So understanding that 20% is very important. Try to understand that 20% and focus on that so that it gives you more value. And if you're not able to find it out, speak to your spouse, speak to your family members, speak to your bosses to see that which is that thing where you can focus more so that it gives more value. So Pareto Principle is the one thing that I really apply to understand that which are the things that are giving value for me. We do not have infinite time. We all have limited time. So we need to prioritize things that really gives value. The second thing which I really do for time management and understanding the priority of things is Eisenhower's decision matrix, which is based on urgency and importance. There are certain tasks which are urgent and important, certain tasks which are urgent but not important. There are certain tasks which are not important but urgent, and there are certain tasks which are neither important nor urgent. Just hold this video for a while Take a pen and paper, take this matrix, draw it, and see that what are the things that you really do falls in which of the quadrant. Hold this video, yes, and just see how much time you allocate. Urgent and important things are the one where it really requires your focus and you can't do anything on this. Getting escalation calls or doing something that is really urgent, which is, of course, you have to do. Now, the focus of this entire quadrant is to really focus on the things which are not urgent but important. For example, the work that you do today, which will avoid escalations later on, will not become urgent. For example, let's take our personal health. Doing exercise and having proper food is something which is very important but not urgent. So if you do this very well, you'll not have any health problem for which you have to run and see the doctors and get hospitalized, which at that point of time becomes urgent and important. So the focus is on this quadrant where it is urgent and important, like reading a book, developing some new skills. These are something which is important but not urgent. So focus should be there. Something that is not urgent, not important, please remove that from your life, because that is not going to add any value. Watching TVs, watching Netflix, all these, hardly any value. And then there are certain things which are urgent and important, as I said, for example, getting a boss call escalation, which you definitely have to attend. So take this matrix and try to use it in your today's life and see how it really makes an impact. And you can prioritize things on your time management. The third concept which I use is of hell, yeah, no. This is something that we all need to keep in mind, that in the beginning of our life we might be saying yes to each and everything, but once we mature we need to start thinking that there are certain things to which we have to say yes if it really makes sense, else we need to say no in a polite way. You can tell the other people that yes, you have some other commitments and you'll not be able to do. There is a better way of saying things, give them a reason, but the point is, say yes to only those things which really matters and not yes to each and everything that comes in your way. This approach has really given me a lot of opportunities, because when you say yes to each and everything, that means you could have done something that you really wanted to do, your work, your family life, or something that you are missing. So take control of things that you say yes and no to it. The fourth thing that I have learned from this Make Time book is this daily highlight. Daily highlight is a concept that really struck me, and I have started really using it and really getting the benefit. It's the list of tasks that I want to do today. So early in the morning I get up, I take down the notes, because making a task list is very important in your time management. Something that I really need to focus on, some things which are very important and something may not be very important. So list of tasks, I make it, and out of those there is one task which I really circle it, that this is something that I should really do for that day. So a list of tasks that I need to do, I try to do all these things, but that one thing is something that becomes my daily highlight, that is must for me to do. So in this way I am able to do all the task list, which I generally do it early in the morning, because your mind is free, you get a very free time early in the morning. And friends, just waking a bit early in your morning can give you 1 hour extra, which can really help you to give some extra time in the things that you really want to focus. So make a list of tasks that you want to do, because the planning that you do for the entire day will really make you very time intense, that where you really want to allocate time. And then from that list of whatever the activities that you want to do, make a highlight that one thing that you really definitely want to do, while the rest of the other things you may miss. So this daily highlight concept is really helping me. Please try this out with a list of tasks that you make, and then highlight that one thing. This fifth technique that I use is to make myself distraction free. Really need to take some conscious steps to really have a distraction free time. Unsubscribe to a lot of things that you don't really need. Don't watch TV's news unnecessarily. Cut down the internet at night, or the things when you really do not want. Unsubscribe, log out. No notification on your phone which is unnecessary. This will keep on dragging your attentions. So try to keep yourself away from distractions by keeping your digital appetite as less as possible, so that you do not get soaked in a lot of things and stay distraction free. The sixth concept that I really like, which I really follow, is a Parkinson's theory. It's a simple concept where work will expand to fill the time, which we really need to understand. So time box your activities. Whatever you do, you take a time that this much time I need to do. Because if you allocate 10 days to do a time, trust me, it will take 10 days. But if you allot only 3 days to do that work, it will take only that 3 days. So Parkinson's theory, use it very well. Time box your activity. Whatever you need to do, you need to time box it so that you really achieve those activities on that time. Another technique which I really use and I learned from a lot of experts is give a very high value for your time. That's very important because, for example, if I'm watching a TV, it's not that I'm just watching a TV or a movie for 1 hour. But the point is that I have lost that 1 hour. Now, giving a very high value for your time is very important because whatever you earn, take that salary, divide it into the number of days and then to a number of hours. And that much time you waste. So whatever you do, it's something that has to be valuable. Put a very high time, put a very high money value for your time so that you really realize your worth, that it is not worth wasting your time. And the last technique which I really use is batching activities. Batching activities is something that I really do. So for example, if I'm not going to respond to each and every mail then and there itself, but what I do, I take a time so that during that time I will respond to all the emails. So all the activities I will do it at once. For example, if I'm trying to make a video, I'll not make a video each and every time. For example, on weekends I can shoot multiple videos on which I can spread it on the all over the weekdays. So this batching of activities will really help you because it will keep you really focused on one activity at a time. Friends, these are some of the ways that I use this to really manage my time well. I hope you can also use it and see that if it's really helping you. Please share your comments if you have anything to add. I would really love to hear from you. What is your feedback and your take on the time management, and what are the things that you really do that really helps you in your time management.